My name is Bud Tillard, Douglas, Wyoming. And I was a cowboy one time, but that's all gone now. There's three different types that I know of, and one's a rodeo cowboy, and one's a ranch cowboy. And there's a lot of rodeo cowboys. They get out of the arena, they couldn't do any ranch work. They didn't know how. And then there's a buckaroo. They wear a hat with a straight rim, you know what I'm talking about? And some of them are good, and some of them aren't. But anyway, when you classify cowboys, they got to be classified because they're different types. They do different things. I'm a ranch cowboy. I have rodeoed a lot, and I made the national finals twice. So I've been in an arena a lot too. But my dad was never for a rodeo. He didn't care for it, and he didn't want me in it. So when he'd be gone, I had a trailer I made. I'd load a horse and go clear to the highway where their cattle was and practice when he wasn't there. And but he finally got where it was better. And if I'd leave Saturday morning and be home Sunday night, that was all right. But all in all, it would have been a great life. I don't know. They talk about the good old times, but they weren't all that good then. It was tough living. And in the 30s, nobody had any money. So it was all alike anyway. When I was a little kid, I got to tell you a good story. My folks would leave me here, and the hired men then would want to go to a dance over there. And we'd ride horseback over there. Winter, summer, whatever. And they'd have to stay there all night, sleeping on a damn bench or something, to get daylight to come back home. And that was a trip I didn't care for. Oh, God. What do I think it takes to be a good neighbor? Well, number one, you don't infringe on somebody. That's the main thing. You can get along with anybody if you don't infringe on them, like buying land out from under them and stuff. And, you don't see them often, but you do. But that's one thing. I've never stepped on anybody's toes buying land. Or leases. If you got something leased, you don't jump in and release that land from them, get it away from them, don't take their land away from them. And that's the whole sum and substance of it right there.
Sweet Wyoming.